Hello Internet friends, Dave here from Barmetrics. I thought I'd shoot a quick video today and give you 2 or 3, maybe even 4 tips on how to manage backstock in your venue. We see a lot of venues that are 20, 30+% overstocked in backstock, which is simply cash converted into liquid assets. That's not necessarily the position we want to be in. We want our cash in the bank, right? Especially in an industry that often struggles with cash flow issues. We want that cash ready and available to support the business in whatever way possible. Where we don't want that cash is sitting back in a stock room, especially if that product is going to eventually convert into dead stock or could have been purchased, could have been a future purchase. We could have bought that 30, 60, 90, 120 days from now. So let's talk. I want to just give you 3 or 4 tips today. Really simple stuff. This isn't high level, but it does matter. These are things that we see people do. I don't want to say wrong, but there's an opportunity on a reoccurring basis for people to address. First, PARs. If you're still using a manual PAR guide, spreadsheets and that sort of thing, what we often find in businesses is people can't keep up with that stuff. There's no way you're trending that week over week. It just doesn't happen. Not with accuracy. So within that context, what often happens is we'll see trends, especially now there's such a proliferation of product out there. We're getting hit with all this new stuff all the time and things start to trend. We definitely keep up with the ordering on the trend. If stuff's popular, man, we're happy to buy it. We jump all in on that because that says revenue to us. What we don't then go do is see what's no longer selling like it used to, and then take those PARs down. So we keep ordering the stuff that has slowed down while we are keeping pace with the new trends in the business, which means we end up overstocking. So it's an easy problem to have, especially if you're in a manual environment. So make sure you're keeping up with your PAR guide, and preferably, guys, get into 2018, get into some technology that's going to trend your sales for you from your POS system, and keep track of your data with some sort of software management. I highly encourage that. The second thing is becoming a destination for other people's bad ideas. We all tend to have enough troubles of our own. We don't need other people's problems. What does that mean? We have a lot of time. There's so much out there. Distributors, these big distributors, have all kinds of product in their warehouses that's not moving. And it's not moving for a good reason. Either it didn't get promoted well, or it just wasn't a good idea. But eventually they want to move that product. And so what they will do is sort of couch that dead stock move of theirs to a great deal for you. Meaning, example, recently I had a client who had to bring on 12 flavors of a particular vodka, 12 different flavors of a vodka that's not on their menu, that they'll never put on their menu, that's never going to be asked for. There'll be no demand. That stuff is going to be in their storage room for all time. In exchange for several cases, let's say 3 or 4 cases, of product that they will sell, high volume stuff. Look, make a better deal. I don't need your crap. If you want to give me a deal on stuff that's relevant in my business. Now, if you feel compelled to take that particular deal, then make sure there's some support behind it. Look, if you want to bring your bad ideas into my venue and help me move that stuff, and let's see if we land something. Maybe we get lucky and something hits. We'll do that, but I want to do it with an element of support from my distributor, as well as maybe some guarantee on a buyback program, right? You're going to compensate me for this. It's not my job to move your product. It's my job to move my product. We've created a menu. We have an offering. So your job is to push that stuff, not introduce more of someone else's stuff and help. You guys get it. It drives me a little batty, okay? That's the second. The third one is, if you already find yourself in that spot and you're saying, hey, look, Dave, all that's good, but I'm kind of already screwed. I got my stock is crazy. Look, there's a movie called The Purge, right? Where they lean out the ranks once a year. They go in and they lean out humanity. And I'm not suggesting we do that work. But what I am suggesting is that we can lean out our backstock. We can bring our customers into that experience. We can do, hey, December's the purge. We're going to be emptying out our backstock. And sometimes bad stock, I jest and say that it's other people's bad ideas, but some of the stuff in backstock is really good stuff. We just don't know what it is because no one took the time to promote it or explain it, or it didn't fit on our menu, or we just forgot about it. So we have lots of interesting stuff in Backstock that we can get creative with. Let's move it. It's also December, good time for gifts. If you've got some VIP guests that you want to do something nice for, or employees, look, move this stuff. Convert inventory to cash. Stock at rest is stock at risk. Right? This is a room full of 20s. That's all this is. A room full of 20s begging to be abused. We got to move it. So I want you to get really aggressive about moving that Backstock. And remember, I would rather a business run a little lean than a little fat. And if you don't panic about running out of stuff, again, we have so much in all of our venues. Running out of stuff is just an opportunity to have a really cool conversation with a guest about the other stuff, from a bartender perspective, about the other stuff that we carry and how we might be able to introduce them to a new experience. So we convert sort of a negative into a positive. Man, we do that stuff all day long, guys. Don't be afraid of that. So to recap really quick, man, use technology, but if you're not using tech, keep your par guides current and be really critical of not just the stuff that's trending, but the stuff that isn't. Second, don't be a destination for bad ideas. Third, the purge. And what was it? What was the fourth thing that I just went over? Run lean. That's it. So run lean in the business. Don't be afraid to run lean. So I gave you 4 things today. That's high level. We're 6.5 minutes in, and I hate to go this long. So I'm going to bid you a farewell. If you have any comments, please leave them in the comment section. If you're an internet troll, spare us all the misery, guys, right? Go do something else. But if you have something productive to say, man, we're all ears. Let's help each other out. Take care, my friends.